leading up. What does the TV game mean for you and the club?
It's a good opportunity for our sponsors, obviously, to come down. We put up, their signage around the park and things if they're keen to do that. Obviously, if the game's here at home, we get more supporters come to the park. And it's just a big day, good chance for us to generate some revenue for the club.
Awesome. And today, big clash for Northcote and Otara. What does that mean for you and mean for the club?
It's definitely a game we'd love to win. We've got this game and then another 4 before the end of the season, and we'd like to finish on a high. It's extremely important for us to retain our position in the Fox. We're the last surviving, I guess, North Shore club in the Fox, and we'd like to stay there. So, this game's important, as are the rest of the games for the rest of the season. Okay, I
want to thank you very much for your time today. I know you've got a wee bit to get through, and best of luck for today's match and for the rest of the competition.
Thanks, Troy.
So we're Dean Biddlecombe, Chairman of the Auckland Rugby League, and we're down here for Maori Television games of the round. And can you tell us who's playing today, mate?
Today, behind me, we've got Glenorrah versus Otahu. It's a middle of the table clash. Still important for both teams to get a win to secure their position in the Fox for next year.
And main game for today?
Main game, bottom of the table clash. Very important for both teams. Otara versus Northcote. Both teams had a win last round. It's going to be real tight for both teams going through to the end of the season.
And being the chairman of the Auckland Rugby League, you're not just about the appliance shed First Division, you've also got a Second Division game you're attending today. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, I'm off to watch Manukau versus Manurewa at Manurewa. That's also middle of the table clash for the Sharman Cup. It should be an interesting game, I think. I can't pick that one.
All right, mate. Look, I know you've been busy. Thanks very much for your time, and we'll catch up with you before the end of the season.
Pleasure, Troy.
Okay, with the captain of the Glenorrah Bears, just finished their hit out against Otahu, mate. Tough one there. You guys were right in it, right up to the end there. Can you tell us what the chat was at half time?
I think it was just about playing 80 minutes for once and just getting some enthusiasm in the second half. Came out, made an error, and they scored and just couldn't come back from it.
Mate, I think if there was about 3 more minutes to go, you would have probably been able to close that one off.
Yeah, for sure.
What does it mean for the club and the team now moving around on the ladder?
I'm not too sure. I think we might stay where we are. We've got the top 3 teams in the next last 4 rounds, so it's going to be a tough road home, but that's why you play footy.
In regards to the side, you're all okay with full personnel? You guys not carrying any injuries coming into those last 3 games?
Yeah, our team's kind of been a little bit different each week. The boys are kind of getting a few knocks. Young boys, tough footy, so I think that's just what comes with the year and the first year for a lot of the boys. So yeah, a few boys in and out, but no excuses.
Okay, with the captain of the Otahu Leopards, mate, and that's big hit out against Glenorrah, what does that mean for you and the team?
We're just happy to get that win on the board, get a few points, so we can stay out of that dropping down to Sharman.
With the weather the way it was at kick-off, was there any sort of strategy change coming into that, or just hold on to the ball?
It was more just look after the ball, and that'll go a long way to getting that win.
Half-time chat, mate, what was the conversation with the head coach?
Same thing at the start, hold on to the ball, try to complete our sets, and as you saw on there was a lot of drop ball.
Yeah, mate, they last 3-4 minutes coming down there. You think you had it still under control there?
They were coming back, and they had the momentum there in the last 7, so it was good to get a few drop balls from them in their last 7.
What does it mean for you and the team now, the club on the ladder? Do you know that situation?
I think we're still sitting where we are. I think that just gives us a good boost ahead of Northcote and Otara.
Today for you, mate, coming into this match, what are you looking to achieve?
Yes, Troy, win of course. It's been reminding me of my old days as a player this week. Obviously all the nerves have been happening, and I don't really want to pass that on to the players, but when you've been around the game for quite a while, it's a big game for us today. So we really need to try and hold the ball and just do all those basics correctly, like every coach tells everyone, and try and get into their territory and hopefully get over the line.
With the big pack, any sort of strategy around trying to hold them in the ruck, or are you looking to try and move the ball with considering the weather the way it is?
We've been down on kind of size all year, but the last couple of weeks we now finally got a pack together. So we've got 2 or 3 new players to what we played against Otara last time. So size isn't a problem for us now. That's just happened over the last 2 weeks, so which is really good. So we're going to take them on first, and then if we can win that battle, and then keep going.
Does the reserve match play any strategy in regards to any of the players coming out of that up for top side today? Yes, no?
Possibly. We'll just kind of see how that game goes. But at the moment, we've got our 17. Things happen. So I will be looking at that game and see how it is. And if particular players really stand out, we'll definitely bring them up.
Awesome, mate. Thanks very much for your time. Best of luck for today's match.
Awesome, Troy. Thanks, mate.
So with the head coach of Otara Scorpions, big match today coming near, match of the day with Northcote Tigers.
Yep.
Coming into this game, mate, what does the clash mean for you?
Well, after last week's win and finding out that Northcote also won, probably biggest game of the season, but doesn't have as much meaning as the remaining games, because even if we win today, to be secure, we still got to win a couple more games. So big occasion, but I don't think it's as big as the bigger picture.
Wee bit of intensity this week training coming into this match?
Oh, we had awesome week today. So we're looking for a good warm up and then good start.
Awesome, mate. And what's the strategy for the day, taking on the Northcote Tigers?
Hey, I'm a firm believer in doesn't matter what conditions, just play dry weather football at the start, see how we go, throw the ball around, and then work out what happens from there.
And as far as the leadership inside the team today, who are you looking to stand up to lead the team forward?
Yeah, same guys. Our captain Wheeler. I mean, we've had a core group who've just turned up every Tuesday, Thursday, extra trainings right from the start. After 11 losses, they still turn up. So it's that core group that's going to get us through again.
Okay, with Wheeler, the captain of the Otara team, big clash today at the bottom of the table with Northcote, bit of a survival game, mate. Tell us your thoughts on that game.
Man, we got to win it. We lost today, and I think the boys, us, we came in too complacent today, and we paid the price for it. So yeah.
I mean, like I think there was, from my understanding, coach said you trained really well this week coming into this match. The first 15-20 minutes, just they got a couple of easy tries. And, at half-time, mate, what was the chat then?
Chat at half-time was try to complete our set and not force the pass. But, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, when you guys complete your sets, you're dangerous. The big boys get a roll on and you start bending lines and breaking them and what have you. What does it mean now for you as the captain for the club for the rest of the season?
It's important that we win our next few games to see how Northcote goes, and hopefully, yeah.
Who have you got next week?
We've got Erhood and Glenora.
Okay, so that's then Glenora struggled, I think, today.
Yeah, it was good there. We just lost the game today, so yeah.
Okay, all right, mate. Look, I'll let you get to the showers, and thanks for your time. Cheers, Wheeler.
Cheers.
Okay, with the captain of the Northcote Tigers, big hit out against the clash of the survival there, I'd say, against Otara, mate. And what does that win mean for the club? Mean for you?
At the moment, it means a bit of security for the rest of the year. At the moment, that's it's still considering the rest of the games to come. It's good. It was a crucial game today, and it was good to get that win over them. They've been going good the last couple of weeks, and we always knew it was going to be tough. But then coming over 2 wins behind them.
Did you manage to execute the game plan that you were wanting to do today?
Yeah, certain parts. Parts of our shape wasn't all the best, and we didn't really execute that too well. But you know, our forwards laid the platform for us, and you know, our goal line D was pretty spot on today.
Awesome, mate. Look, boys, look like we're going to have a bit of celebration tonight, and I know you've still got a few games to go for the rest of the season, so best of luck for that, and cheers for you.